Does have the Viper's Pit available, but if Lunafox or Maddie are able to get either of those ultis on, those could be huge as far as zoning for a push onto the site.
Oh, and it's always the spray downs that really get you as well. The moment you have that smoke, you gotta be careful standing right behind it because it is going to be a bloodfest just within that alone. But trying to gain some ground, trying to push back the players. You can see it, Misfits can't go past that smoke. They know there's probably two within showers. And that's going to work nice for Gen G, especially right now. You can see another pick down. Nobody wants to push, and even when they do, they're in a difficult position where they have to peek through that smoke. And two players already watching it, the TP through, though. Misfits for Nina, not going to watch the flank. Regardless, there was no util there. They don't really have that flank utility as well here for the side of Misfits. So it's also going to be a detriment. They don't know when anybody's going to flank around. They don't know what's going on majority of the time behind them unless somebody's going to be holding that angle. You can see Slandy is attempting to hold it right now as well.
One enemy remaining. 30 seconds
Trying to go
left.
down through elbow. And Slandy left alone. The flash. Perfect. Carly was just doing a default run right into the wall. Trying to ensure that they're not going to be picked off just yet, especially in a 1v1. You don't want to be picked off too early. But here, it's up to Slandy. Knowing at least where two players are left. One CT, one in hookah, but the other right inside of Cubby. Waiting for the perfect moment to strike, and it's 5 seconds left. Slandy is not going to be able to get the spike plant here. It seems like Carly is going to walk away free. Their life's still in their hands, but Slandy, the save.
Gonna push into elbow there, catch a rotation off guard. Now we're heading into round 9. Owl drone coming out in the hands of Lunafox. Gonna be able to spot out Lily on top of the truck, who will be forced off the angle, and all the zoning utilities being used to take down Lily in this situation. Now that should be a free plant here for Misfits, and it's going to be a 3v4 on this retake. No extra rifles in hand though quite yet because they weren't in recoverable positions for Misfits Black. So they're still going to be stuck on those pistols with the Vandal in Slandy's hands.
Yeah, but nobody knows where Chloe is, and that's unfortunate. Chloe is going to try to throw their nade off in an off angle, instead just going to be peeking wide. You can see it is still left up to Misfits here. Honestly, this seems like more of a round win for them, but everything just goes down. The time is ticking here, and it does seem like, it's completely over. The spike cannot be defused. The first round for Misfits, and listen, my hopes are up. This is the win for Misfits here within this round, and you know,
Incendiary, shock darts, and Vernina with the snake bites as well, but first thing you gotta do is make your way to site, and that's gonna be Lily pushed off of the aggressive operator angle. Lynn gonna be able to pick up one, but it's a 1-for-1 trade here, so things are still even across the board going into the rest of this round.
Oh, Chloe has it. The showstopper out is attempting to push forward. You can see the smokes there. The moment that dissipates, Tyree's location is going to be given, but Chloe's not going to peek out enough, at least far enough to be able to see anybody on the other side of site. This is completely split up. You can see 4 sections of the site. 3 sections of the site here. There's the one back site. You have the front of site, and you have around choke. You can see the spike is planted. Tons and tons and tons of utility being completely invested into this one corner. The wall goes down, but Slandy goes down as well with it, and that might have not been the best decision. You can see Vernina being taken down as well. The moment that smoke went down, you can see the complete push that Gen G had executed on. Maddie now has to try to get the spray through, and it's not going to work. The idea was that the best idea for Misfits here?
There are no ultimates online at the moment, but Slandy has just went away from the null command. The 0 point is going to push Carly off of the aggressive B long angle. Not going to have any of that Sova utility either to be able to slow down any push on. But so much util is being thrown by Lynn through the TP, and then paint shells are actually going to be able to take down Chloe. This situation, there was no heavy shields to protect Chloe from all that util. Misfits so far just kind of stalled out.
Oh no. The moment the op goes into Lily's hands, it really is an unknown. We can see here, I mean, information there. Lily's going to try to take this aggressive angle, wait for somebody to peek through, but it's going to be Slandy. Slandy's going to go into the line of fire, and even though Slandy didn't die, that's a lot of damage done. So still, Slandy could be that bait out here for Maddie to get this pick. Dangerous territory. This is a save round for Misfits. It doesn't seem like they're going to be able to win this one in general. Maybe they're going to try to execute on the TP, just wait here a little bit longer. Yep, does seem like that's what's going to happen, but 30 seconds left. They have to try to rush it here. A rotation, actually. The TP comes through, attempting to pull something from Genji Black, but the patience is going to really wear out for Misfits. I mean, it's 13 seconds. They have to continue. They can't be patient anymore. They cannot wait for much, but it's the one down. Now it's only one left onto the site. Slandy's not going to check the corner, though. Just the assumption that it's been completely cleared. And that's going to be a detriment, especially this time around. Vernita with the 3. And now we do have a round win. Still, I mean, all Genji needed was the stall for time.
And Lily with the rendezvous, ready to take an aggressive angle in showers.
Ooh, just waiting, watching this angle. Lily takes the one, but it's Chloe with the operator as well, and I think that's interesting enough. You wouldn't normally expect the Rays to have it, but I guess it works out with the blast pack in hand. Does seem like the B site is exactly what Luna wants to go forth, though the spike's still directed around towards A, so maybe trying to gain something from the B site. Trying to maybe gain a rotation, if anything. And it does seem like that's what's happening. Some of the players of Genji are a little bit skeptic. It does seem like some of that information, some of that util is going to be coming through on the B site. But let's not forget Genji. Always leave an anchor on the opposite site. Still, it's going to be Lily waiting for somebody to peek through. Still having an operator in hand. But we can see Lynn right there, able to take the 2. And even if that rotation wanted to come through, they have to be careful of Lynn. No, but Lynn! And a run out of the way! The paint shell is going to hit some. Luna has to get this rotation in quick. Nope, it's 30 seconds left. 3 players still left onto the site. I mean, they've already lost so much here. It does seem like Misfits is going to go down 11-1. 100%. They've yeah, most definitely secured their spot. They have no worries as of right now. Genji's feeling pretty good about themselves, and I guess that also plays into why they, seem so confident. But here we can see Misfits' confidence is definitely booming on the A site, but I mean, leaving Maddie alone might be a little bit scary. If they lose Maddie, they're going to lose that smoke potential. They're going to lose the smokes in general. There really isn't any potential about it. If they lose Maddie, it's going to be harder to regain that site, have those smokes to obscure that vision. Of course, Vernina still completely available with the smokes that they have. They're going to be able to set it across, try to cut out those choke points, but it's still Maddie left alone. And those choke points completely run past Genji Lin holding the corner, but I think they're going to be spotted out here with this boombot. No, it's actually going to be completely destroyed. Nobody knowing where Lin is, and that's going to give Lin free reign to just sit within this corner and wait for somebody to peek. The poor soul that peeks me is gone. No, Lane is gone instead. And now it's Lily as well. One after the other. Carly trying to take it home. The right click's not hitting, unfortunately, though. It does seem like Genji might not win this round here. Misfits still fighting for their lives, but there it is. It's the molly that works out nice. You can see the swing through. The right click has to hit. No, it's the ghost collected. And there it is. The knife for Vernina, but it's not enough time. Vernina had gone a little bit too far, and unfortunately, it seemed like it is game over for Vernina, and a Red Bull clutch here for Tyre. A beautiful round as well. Genji hitting this match point 12-1, and that is a big gap.
Which means that Misfits, they have to buy up, and I talked about the fact that, Genji Black is essentially likely secured for playoffs, taking this 3-1 if they take this 2-0. But Misfits, in the group stages, they would be 2-2, which means that their next matchup tomorrow would be the big make or break decider for this team to see if they move on into the playoff stage.
And that's one of the scary things about it, but I think Misfits can hold their own. Maybe just not having a good day today, whatever the case may be. It is also a tough matchup with Genji Black, always playing in, those open tournaments, trying to gain some of that information, try to practice with different teams, different settings. And I mean, it really is showing the amount of improvement that Genji Black has actually made. And it's amazing We're gonna have to see. I mean, are they gonna win this out, or is Misfits gonna pull off a miracle and take this back? But it does seem like Gen G has the site nice and clear. The force had to come through for Misfits, and now they're gonna try to fight it, but it's the 1v1s that are constantly taken. Chloe is able to get the trade, but how long can Chloe sit here before something goes wrong? Now the smoke dissipates, and Chloe, right there, sitting within the corner, has to be very careful. We can see the post-plant positions being held, waiting for the perfect moment, and this is one of the dangerous times as well. There are 2 snake bites, there's 1 incendiary grenade, we got 2 shock darts, and now Chloe's trying to run it down, try to take out these players, but it does end up with the defusal for Misfits, and they're able to take this round win. The second round, I mean, listen.
Game can be, might be able to slow things down here. Nice lineup coming out. Oh, that's actually quite a deep lineup from the backside of A.
Yeah, but now, I mean, the entry comes in once again. It's the same entry from before. It worked out so well for Gen G. They just got completely run down, and they waited a little bit too long for their util to hit the site, but it's Lynn waiting around the corner, waiting for somebody to peek through. It's not going to be Vernina, though. We can see the TP come through. Gen G creating that pressure, and it's still going to be Lynn waiting for somebody to peek, and this is perfect because Vernina had an inching suspicion, but it does end off with Vernina completely, I mean, their life being completely taken away.
Ooh, with the judge back in CT2, look at the damage Lynn could possibly do. Manages to get 1, and now it's a 2v4 situation on this retake. Everything's on the line here.
Yeah, but the flash, ooh, perfect. Maddie's gonna play with that. That's the one flash down. But Slandy has to be careful. 1 more flash available. The flash point comes through. They're gonna peek down, but they have to be careful. It's Hannah just running around. What is going on? Hannah is going to be taken down. Slandy takes that 3K, and Carly is going to close it off for Gen G, and that is going to be the win. Gen G taking it home, and they are not here to play. You saw it here first. Everybody watching this stream, Gen G Black are the winners